Well, hello everyone, sports fans, Chiefs Kingdom, this is Comics Baker TV here once again. So time for another prediction video as it's this Sunday afternoon. We have the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Cincinnati Bengals in a huge game, in a possible playoff preview as we are coming down to the home stretch of this NFL season, week 13, and yeah, it's already December. Hard to believe that the season is winding down. And it's a rematch from last year's AFC Championship game, in which the Bengals surprised the Chiefs and the fans, and they won, and eventually lost in the Super Bowl to the Rams. And yeah, the Bengals rallied from like a 17-point deficit. Yeah, and well, the Bengals are expected to, I think, to get star receiver Jamar Chase back. He had missed the past, I think, 5 games with a, I think, an ankle injury. Yeah, I believe that's what it was. And they've won their previous 3 games all without Jamar Chase. They're also expected to get back running back Joe Mixon, who last month had a 6-touchdown game. 5 rushing, 1 receiving. And yeah, of course, the Bengals led by star cornerback Joe Burrow, 30-year quarterback out of LSU. And yeah, he's having a great season. And yeah, the Bengals have done just fine without Jamar Chase. And yeah, so this should be a some game. It was definitely one of the games I think probably lots of people had circled on the calendar when the schedule came out. And 2 young star quarterbacks that are going to be good for a long time. Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow facing each other for the 3rd time. And Mahomes is 0-2 against Burrow. The other time we faced him was week 17 of last season, last January, in Cincinnati. And Jamar Chase had over 200 receiving yards in that game. And, well, that game basically cost us the number 1 seed in the playoffs. Of course, we were the 2 seed, but if we would have won that game, we probably would have had the 1 seed. And it could have been a whole lot of a different story. So, the Bengals won on a game-winning field goal, and yeah. So we're trying to get revenge from both that game and the AFC Championship game. So, and well, the Chiefs are 9-2, and I think we have a pretty good chance to go 15-2 to finish the season and be the number 1 seed in the AFC and receive the first round bye. Our final 5 games after this, we'll face the Broncos next week, and then we'll also play them again in week 17, and we'll play the Houston Texans 2 weeks from now, and then the Seattle Seahawks in week 16 on Christmas Eve, and we close out the year at the Raiders. So we know how bad the Broncos have been this year, and Mahomes has never lost to them, and I think the streak will probably continue. And the game against Seattle 3 weeks from now, that could be an interesting game. So I think we have a pretty good chance to go 15-2. So, and the Bengals are 7-4, trying to possibly win their division for a second straight season. And yeah, Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes both averaging about over 300 passing yards a game. Yeah, Mahomes had just over 300 last week against the Rams. Of course, the Rams had their third-string quarterback. It also seems like Matthew Stafford will not be back this year. What just a brutal season it's been for the Rams. So, but anyway, so my score prediction for this game, I am going to pick the Chiefs, of course, to win. I'm going to say 30-27. And I think it very well could come down to a last-second field goal. So, and yeah, so the past two meetings against the Bengals have all ended on game-ending field goals, but they both have been won by Cincinnati. So, trying to get revenge. So, and yeah, the Chargers are 6-5, yeah, and they play at the Raiders tomorrow, so they're trying to stay in the playoff hunt, and yeah, so it's going to be a wild final month of the season. So till Sunday against Cincinnati, comic speakers saying, "Go Chiefs."